will be issuing a statement regarding the officer-involved critical incident from earlier this morning. Joining him are Chief Matthew Sowens of the Village of Mount Pleasant Police Department and Mayor Corey Mason.
I will use this. Make me feel tall. Good afternoon. My name is Alex Ramirez, R-A-M-I-R-E-Z. I am the Assistant Chief of Police here in the city of Racine. I'll read a brief statement here on what had occurred late last night into the early morning hours of today. On May 21st, 2023, around 10:10 p.m., Mount Pleasant Police Department was sent to an address in their jurisdiction regarding a domestic incident where shots were fired. The male subject left the scene prior to officers arriving and drove into the city of Racine. A traffic stop was initiated in the 200 block of Howland Avenue. Upon stopping, the subject exited his vehicle and fled on foot into a wooded area. Once the subject was located, he was given multiple commands to come out of hiding. The subject failed to comply. As officers approached the subject shot at officers. Officers exchanged gunfire with the subject. As a result, the subject was fatally wounded. Responding officers converged on the scene and secured the area and evidence. Officers from 3 jurisdictions were present when shots were fired. They include Village of Racine Police Department, Village of Mount Pleasant Police Department, and the City of Racine Police Department. Racine County Sheriff's deputies arrived a short time later to assist. No law enforcement officers were injured in this incident. The incident was captured on body-worn cameras, squad cameras, and on a drone camera. A K-9 was also utilized during this incident. All video evidence has been turned over to the Wisconsin Department of Justice Division of Criminal Investigation, DCI, who is leading the investigation. DCI is assisted by the Racine County Sheriff's Office, the Wisconsin State Patrol, and the Wisconsin State Crime Lab, and a DCI Crime Response Specialist. The officers have been placed on administrative leave per department policy. All law enforcement are fully cooperating with the DCI investigation. At this time, we're not going to be taking any questions. All media questions can be directed to the Department of Justice.
Assistant Chief, can you confirm that this man who was killed is a convicted felon who should not have been having possession of a gun? Christy, can you comment on that?
Sorry, no questions.
Can you at least tell us the age and gender?
It was a male subject. Honestly, I don't know his age.
Some neighbors reported a woman screaming. Was he alone?
For the incident?
Yeah.
Alone in the traffic stop.
In the traffic stop, I'm sorry. In the traffic stop, I'm sorry.
I don't know that information. Right now, the Department of Criminal Investigations is the prime lead investigator for this. So I'm gonna have you direct all your questions toward them. If you have public records requests for the city, you can email publicrelations@cityofracine.org.
Where was the K-9 from?
Sturtevant PD.
How many total officers?
Honestly, I don't know how many were out there, what all jurisdictions they were from.
When does body camera video and dash cam video become available to the public?
When we're told we can release it by all the other powers that be, which is not us right now.
There's some video on social media where you can hear a lot of shots fired. Were there automatic weapons involved? Can you tell us about the firearm recovered from the suspect?
I don't know. There was a firearm recovered, but I don't know caliber or anything about the firearm.
I am curious about the process. You know, it said a couple hours later in the response after the traffic stop took place. I mean, is there protocol for? It seemed like there was a long period of time between the shots fired, even maybe up to 2 hours before the incident ended. Can you explain protocol on what would explain that gap in time?
I'm not going to explain any of that protocol right now. Any of those questions have to go to the Department of Criminal Investigations. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Christie.
Thanks.